Mr. Black, we have an answer, I think, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you looked at it, for Battlefield 2042. Have you watched any of the streams for this?
I have.
So
before you get into it, I just want to say, guys, I told you so.
I was pulling. I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be good. I think I always knew it was going to be doo-doo, but I wanted it so bad to be good.
That's all I have to say.
And it's just not there.
And I'm still sticking to it. This game's going to last 1 month tops.
Well, now it's a guarantee. I think now you can cash that check free. That check ain't going to bounce now. That check is locked in.
Yeah.
Because up until now, like, there was some weird, far-flung, dark horse, all your money on green, some sort of wild bet that against all odds they were going to pull this back from the brink and have this window of time to bring Battlefield into the light once again. And I mean, notwithstanding the fact that the game itself, like the gameplay and whatnot, just looks so...
It's not good.
So bland.
Yes.
But it's so broken is what scares me. So this game was supposed to come out in like a couple weeks, and now it's got pushed into November.
Oh, yeah.
It needs more time than November. Like, a lot more time.
Oh, yeah.
Than November.
I actually think this game isn't going to come out until next year.
I agree. I think this gets pushed.
I think it's going to get pushed. I think what they're going to do to try and save face is like, yeah, we hear you. We understand.
We hear you, the classic line.
Yeah.
We heard you.
We heard you. And you know what? We can do better. And that's what we're going to do. So, we'll see you in, February of or
2024.
March of 2022. 2024.
We're actually going to release it in 2042. We're just pushing it out. It's going to be the title, it'll work. I think we'll have enough time at that point. Dude, I was watching Shady play it.
Oh, it's bad.
Dude, she pressed the button to get on the elevator. The elevator comes down. The door opens about 3/4, then it closes again before you can even get on. And you just walk directly, you just walk directly through the door. And then if you're on with other people, they just have this big red button that you press to go up. You press it. Some characters will just clip directly through the floor of the fucking elevator. And sometimes it'll pretend like it's going up, but it doesn't actually go all the way up. And then you're just back on the floor again. And then other times you get up, but the doors will do the thing again where you have to clip through the door to walk out of it again. And once I saw that, I was like, this game...
No, it's over.
I know this is a beta, but bitch, this is a beta a month before it came out and 2 weeks before its original launch.
This ain't it. This ain't it.
No.
This ain't it. And how much does it cost, Adam?
Full price.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Like I said on my tweet after I watched Shady play it, I said, like, because it was the same analogy we used on the podcast. It needs to be not a home run,
grand slam.
A grand slam.
Yep.
And what they've got right now is they just slid into first.
Oh, and they almost got out.
They slid, and they had to go back into the replay.
Yeah. They had to make sure.
And they had to make sure they made it.
Their knees are scratched the fuck. They barely made it. They had to go gadget arm an extra inch to get there before the ball hit first. This ain't it. This ain't it even a little bit.
They might have bunted.
Yep.
There's a chance that they bunted that shit just to try to get to first.
It ain't good. It ain't good, and it's full price. And I said this before. They have a horrible track record on their last couple of games. They're asking full price. There ain't no campaign. It's over. It's done. Where's the value? And now they got bad press. People are seeing this shit.
Bro.
And you think that someone like me or you is going to run out and spend $80 on this fucking hot mess along with dude, there's streamers, there's big streamers that are shitting on this game. Like straight up playing it. This is horseshit.
That's because I don't think they're paying anyone to play it. And so people are giving their free and honest opinions.
Oh, it's bad.
And it's bad.
It's really bad. And
you're putting your shit up against. There's been think about this. 3 of the biggest fucking first-person shooters, all with not demos, but all with betas, all coming out in more or less a month or two of one another. You've got Call of Duty Vanguard, Halo Infinite, and Battlefield 2042. The scariest thing is that the one game that everyone thought would be the worst, Halo, is actually doing the best out of all of them so far in terms of reactions to their betas, their flight tests. Everyone said that they're and it's not, and the people that are talking about it aren't saying that it's just better. It's like they're saying it's a different league altogether. Now that doesn't mean that Call of Duty won't sell. We already know that by default Call of Duty is going to outsell everything. It doesn't matter. But like in terms of the quality of the game, Halo's massacring Vanguard in 2042. And, you know, I wanted to believe for two reasons. One, I need something other than Call of Duty to be on the fucking market. Fuck, please. And not be bad. And Battlefield's really the only other property that has the name weight, or had the name weight, to be able to go and do that thing.
Or Halo.
And so, or Halo, but Halo, I think going into this, they were limping in about as, I mean, they delayed this shit a full year. I mean, that was an underdog situation. And so I needed it. I needed something other than Call of Duty. And I also thought to myself, for the reasons that you mentioned, it's like bad track record for the last two games. And they're charging full price with no campaign. All of those things point you to one thing. You have to hit a home run. You have to have a lot of confidence. Grand slam.
There you go.
In fact, the pitcher himself has to come out and hit the grand slam.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to do it.
It's not juiced up fucking 90s baseball, home run specialist coming out. This isn't
not Barry Bonds coming out here
and saying,
hey. That's where it's going.
This ain't Mark McGuire.
Yeah.
Getting up to the plate. This is your pitcher showing up and hitting a fucking grand slam. And so I had to believe with all those factors, I was like, there's so much confidence. It has to end up being good. And I watched like 10 minutes of it, and I knew immediately that it was dead in the water. Dead on arrival. There is no fucking way. The only way that it somehow doesn't cave is that the map that they chose, the bugs notwithstanding, so ignoring the bugs, which are bad, and a lot, and apparently worse on consoles than PC. Ignoring that stuff, just from a gameplay perspective, unless the other map, which is the one that we see in trailers, and not the map that they put into this beta, which was another weird fucking choice that they made. Unless that is so much better and engaging than the map that they put on there, oh, this game is so fucked.
This game is fucked.
It's so dead.
Yep.
No amount of the amazing community tools that they're handing out are gonna save this shit. It would be a miracle.
Needs to go free to play to even have a 2-month life.
Immediately.
Yeah. Yep.
Like not in 6 months. Like
that ain't gonna happen.
They need to switch that shit out the gate and start coming up with battle passes and other shit for launch. Because not a fucking chance. So unfortunate, but there you go. Against all odds, Halo seems to be the front runner for this season in terms of quality. And we already know, again, Call of Duty. It's going to sell 15 million copies of Vanguard without breaking a sweat.
Yep.
But in terms of actual quality of game, Halo currently against all odds, front runner. Some people started playing a bit of they were given a little preview build of the campaign for Halo as well, and very positive responses from the campaign. So the multiplayer and campaign both currently getting a lot of shine on. So maybe this is it. Maybe it's Halo's pitcher that's coming up, and Halo's pitcher is about to hit a grand slam.
I think what's gonna happen is Call of Duty is gonna sell a shit ton of games.
Yep.
There's gonna be a bunch of people that are gonna play Halo.
Yep.
And then they're just gonna wean back over to Call of Duty, and Halo will do reasonably well because it's a competent game. And I think people are realizing that, you know what, even old Halo, but better,
is good.
That's about it.
Yep.
It ain't. The more I've seen of this Halo, and it looks more of like Halo of old, which is good. I think that's as far as she goes for Halo. And there's always going to be a Halo community. There's always going to be people that are going to play Halo and champion Halo over all other shooters. But I don't think it's going to be as mainstream as Call of Duty, obviously. but I just don't think Halo is even going to do as well as what people are hoping it's going to do. But I think it's going to do well enough for it to exist and for people to enjoy it, have some cool events, and maybe even get another iteration of Halo in whatever. We'll see. But I think that's about as far as it's going. I don't think Halo's going to get a grant. I think right now Halo's pitcher is at the plate, and we all know that pitcher is not going to hit the grand slam, but the pitcher is looking promising, and all he needs to do is get a base hit to bring someone home to win the game. And we're very, very confident at this point that the game is going to be won for Halo, but it isn't going to be like this.
It's not going to be a decisive victory.
Yeah,
they're going to walk one in.
Exactly. They're gonna get one home. They're gonna say, okay, we live to fight another day. We're still in the tournament. We're still in the fight. But let's be real, the other team's got LeBron, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's man, I'm so intrigued with how Halo's going to play out because it's free to play. Like, that's the real wild card in the Halo situation.
Yeah.
Is that it's free to play the first time ever.
Yeah.
That's going to be such a wild thing to track and see how many new people will be introduced and stick around because it's free.
It will be a lot.
Yeah, like that's going to be...
It's just going to be hard for them to stick around because the same ones that are going to try out Halo are already on the COD dick. And that's the biggest problem. And most of the people that are on the COD dick, yourself included, don't even want to be on the COD dick. But you're going to realize while you're on the Halo dick for a little while that you're still kind of missing a little bit of COD dick. And you're just like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but the dick isn't even good. It's just dick I'm used to.
Stockholm syndrome, Mr.
That's
Black.
like that, but that's pretty much what I was gonna say. That's pretty much what Call of Duty is. It's pretty much
Stockholm
what it is.
Syndrome, the video game.
You're gonna go back and you're gonna get on that COD dick again. You're gonna be like, you know what, this dick isn't all that bad. And then you're gonna ride it for a week, and you're gonna be like, this dick sucks. This dick sucks,
dude. That's why I need a battle, because I know Halo is different enough of an experience, right? That you can't compare Halo to COD because the style of game is so different. Yeah. So like, Halo was its own thing. That's why I needed 2042 to just not be dog shit. And son of a bitch, they went and fucked it.
Oh, it looks bad. Looks real fucking bad. So
they went and fucked the whole thing.
It don't look good.
Please.
It doesn't even, the shooting and everything just doesn't even look like it's fun to play. It just doesn't look like a good time. So,
fuck.
Godspeed, Battlefield. Godspeed.